Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Fibre Friends podcast. I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Cheryl from My Needle Crafts.
Hey, Cheryl, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. How was last weekend?
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think it's taken me all week just to catch up, you know, like I think oh, hold on. I had like a nap like 3 days in a row.
Well, that sounds like lots of fun. Did you get any knitting done this week?
I did. I did. So we're knitting socks this month.
Yes, we're down to like what the last 5 days till the
Oh,
end of the
there's
month?
three more days after
Three
today.
days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. Good
Hello,
morning.
everybody.
So you and I are knitting on a pair of socks for our retreat. And last week, I think we were about the same amount done.
I think so. We had both just started on the second sock, hadn't we?
I oh no, I was like 4 or 5 rounds from casting off my first sock.
Oh, okay.
So
And then I had just started the second one.
so how far did you get?
Not that far.
Oh, really? I
I
thought I saw that you had done quite a bit. So how much do you
well,
have done of your second sock?
I have to go get it.
Oh, you forgot
It's
it too.
well, yeah, because they're together.
Louise is a little bit kerfuffled this morning,
I had to, yeah, tech problems. Anyways, but I
that's
did something
okay.
different.
And you're at the cottage, so
I'm at the cottage, yes.
oh, this is your Christmas sock. Maybe that's why I'm thinking that you had more done because I saw a picture of your
Oh,
Christmas sock.
maybe. I know I got distracted by I switched pairs, and so just ready to do. Oh, I tried it on. And I'm at the top of my baby toe, so I'm going to start decreases.
Nice.
I like
I
it.
like that yarn.
I do too. And I probably should have switched and did a different kind of heel so I didn't mess up all my striping here. But
That's okay.
yeah, I don't think you'll really, when you're wearing it.
Really, for me, I sometimes I feel people get way too picky because
Yeah.
really it's on your feet in a shoe or a slipper or whatever, and you have pants on covering half of it anyway. And really,
I know. Most of our hard work on socks is covered anyways, isn't it? Other than it's keeping
exactly.
your foot warm. But yeah, but I know
I
I was
know, like
trying.
I was, all excited because I wore my pine siskin socks last weekend to Stitch North, with the
Yeah.
bird, the color work on them and everything. Nobody ever saw them.
But
I knew.
you are wearing the coolest pair of socks. That's
Yeah.
right. And maybe that's not what it's all about, right? Is
Yeah.
Good morning,
So
everybody. Oh, Asa's just finishing the toe on a sock now. Yay.
so I
Did you
did finish my first sock. You know what? I can do better. I can do better.
ooh on a sock blocker?
Why not? Right? They're right here. Just just because I can.
Yes.
Because look at that. I love this yarn, Louise. Good choice. Good choice.
Good. I'm glad you like it. It looks so good. I like that you did 3x1 rib, didn't you?
I did. I like a 3x1 rib sock. I like the way it fits. It's never, sloppy. It doesn't lose its snug on your foot. Always
Yes.
fits just nice. And I did my usual toe up faux heel flapping gusset. See, my stripes didn't kind of stay perfect either, but that's okay.
But they're not like, yeah,
It's not,
I don't look at that and and see like
no,
a noticeable difference at all.
no, because it's not quite as micro striped as yours.
Mhm.
But I love these. And
Right.
just for a recap, it's this comfort sock yarn. Who is this by? I have no idea because it's all
That's
in,
okay.
I'm assuming German,
Yeah,
but
it's really
really
nice.
nice. It is really nice. 75.25. I love this all marled. Um, and of course we talked about this before. It's on the finer side um of a fingering. I did go down a needle size, so I'm knitting these on a 2 millimeter, and I went from my usual 64 stitches to 68 stitches just to make up for and I'm
Right.
getting a great fabric.
It looks so good.
So yeah, that's how far I am on my second sock.
That looks good. Okay, well then maybe we're not that far behind each other.
Probably not now.
We may
Well, we only got, oh, we got 4 weeks still.
for okay, yeah, so we still have lots of time to get these socks finished.
Don't say that too confidently.
I
Lots of
know,
time.
right? Lots of time. Okay,
That's what we,
So Marianne is saying maybe that's why she doesn't wear socks. Nobody will see them. So was that why you don't wear them, Marianne, or is that why you don't knit them? Because you just started knitting your first pair not that long ago, didn't you? Because you're a big, big sweater knitter.
she is a sweater knitter.
Yeah. Katya's here. Hi, Katya. Okay, Katya, do you know that yarn that Cheryl and I, comfort, right? The one you're working on. Is that a yarn that's like local to you in your yarn shops? Asa's gonna finish 3 pairs for the challenge. That is fantastic. I am hopeful. I am hoping that I can get 2 socks finished. I want to finish the toe on this one, and then I want to finish my matching one to what Cheryl just showed.
Mhm.
Oh, oh, what did Katya say? But those socks are oh so cozy. Oh, so what did I mean? Oh, Nita's here. Hello, everybody. Yes. Oh, yes. Katya
Oh,
says hi from Germany. Oh my
she
gosh, is the sun
wants
shining there, Katya?
she wants to see the
It's like
back
raining.
side.
Oh, oh, made in Italy. Oh, for Germany. Mm.
H&W Germany. Hopefully you can read that.
Okay. Okay, so Marianne says fashion over function. A lot of us pick that, don't we? Sometimes we'll knit them. So okay, so 1 pair of socks per year, but you don't wear any socks.
So you
Well,
don't
would
ever
you
wear
feel
socks, even
security?
when it's winter peg minus 500 degrees?
Some people don't. I know,
That's
I would.
true.
Huh,
Put your
that,
boots
yeah,
on,
that,
and when you come home, put your slippers on. Oh, she
okay,
hasn't tried it. Yeah,
all right. Well, maybe you should, Katya. Maybe you have to take a look and see if you can find it because it is really nice to knit with, isn't it?
it's very nice yarn for sure.
Yeah. Okay, how about I run and get you guys? I have something to show you. I thought I gathered everything, but I actually have a few things to show you today, and I forgot like the most important thing. So let me get. It'll take me a couple minutes. Let me go and grab
You're
it.
going to leave me all alone to talk now.
Yes, I am. You can do it. Talk.
Well, what am I
Tell
going to
her.
talk about?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to talk about Stitch North?
Oh, well, that could take forever.
I know that's a good talk. Talk about that, and I will be right back. Right, because I have to show this. So
All right, well, you run down and get it. Do it fast. I love your sweater, Louise. Yeah, so Stitch North. Oh my goodness, what is there to say? So I got a couple of new projects and so I had hoped to do so much work on my dog's declaration that I've been working on that I show you guys like all the time. I did get some done, but not as much as I thought I would get done. But I kind of got bored of working on it by the end of Saturday, and because it's a lot of color changing and you feel like you do like 10, 15 stitches and then you got to get the next color out. So by Sunday morning, I was like, not happening. I was tired. It's a lot of long days sitting in the ballroom. I mean, don't get me wrong, so much fun. But I was gonna do some knitting Sunday morning while we were kind of, having our last morning and winding down and door prizes and all that kind of stuff. And then I pulled out, so everybody gets a swag bag when you go, and it's full of all kinds of fun things from all the different vendors and whatnot. And um, I don't know if you guys all know Patty Brake from um, Four Boys and a Newfoundland Girl. She has a podcast on YouTube. And I think she might watch us every once in a while. She's a knitter and a crocheter and a cross stitcher. And she comes all the way from Newfoundland and vends at Stitch North. And she gives us beautiful little kits. I didn't even bring my little, those little, the cardboard pouches where they're little like a bubble pouch and the ends just fold in and it's a cute little bubble. Um, she gives us those in the swag bag, and they have one of her patterns. So she's a cross stitch designer, Darling and Whimsy Designs, and inside is a pattern from her and floss and dyed fabric from Brennan Needle. So this year's cute little pattern. Yeah, I know, Suzanne. That's a lot of work to sit and load all your needles, so I don't bother. So this was this year's Stitch North little kit that was inside in our swag bag. I was just saying from who Patty Brake is, Four Boys and a Newfoundland Girl. So she was there, and this was the kit that was in the swag bag. Now it did have two different colors of this like peachy pink color. Um, one was speckly and one was kind of a tonal. And in the this here around the outside is the speckle. And it was supposed to be, this blue was supposed to be in that speckle too, but I decided to mix it up and do the border in like a different color so it would stand out. So there's a little lobster. I thought it
that is
was
so cute.
super cute. Yeah, so this is one of her quirky Quakers. So I finished that. I started it Sunday morning and I finished it like on Wednesday. And then I got really excited and thought I had bought at her vending at her table. Um, she had some of the ones that were left over from last year. So I had finished oh, I didn't bring it in here. The one I did from last year from her was, I don't know if anybody remembers, it was like a minty green fabric. And then it had the brown bear and some trees on it that I did. So weekend one and weekend two had two different patterns. So she had leftovers from last year from weekend two. So I picked that up and I started it the other day. Oh, there it is. It's a mermaid
So,
tail.
so she had different little ones for like both weekends.
Yeah, she had done a different pattern for weekend one and weekend two.
Oh, so then
Yeah.
maybe next year you'll get to do the same thing because you went weekend one. So the one that's coming up.
Yeah, she may have leftovers for right now. Their Stitch North weekend two is going on right now. So
Oh, is it this weekend? Okay.
yeah. So it's a mermaid tail. And then along the bottom, I can't really show you the chart, but um I can kind of anyway, here's the bottom of it. It's got some waves and some fish and starfish and stuff.
Cute.
So I've just been kind of working on that as a bit of a palette cleanser. So now I'm getting a nice little collection of their uh Brennan Needles hand-dyed floss. So this is the one I just did the mermaid in. And this is the brown from last year with the bear. And this is the two different flosses from this year's for
Those are
this one here. And then I had bought at their booth, I bought these four colors. So she dyes like speckly, so you can see all this is like a
yeah.
pale pink with speckles, and this is a white with just some faint like oranges, and I think
What's
there might
what
be some light blue.
that blue's
And
is? What's
this,
the color? Yeah, that one.
it's like a moody sort of purpley mauve. Um,
Okay.
I love it. It's beautiful. Can you see the gold just right in there?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really pretty.
So, and then the blue, this is what I used for that border on the lobster one. So, yeah, just a little palette cleanser for my great big projects I've been working on. Just as something fun.
Oh, that is those are cute. And
So there's some stitching I've been working on.
I love the Patty her those little mini sampler kits or whatever. What did she call them? But like that they are so representative of her and where she lives because she's on the
Oh
East
yeah.
Coast, right?
And all their threads. I forget what the girl's name is, her friend that she collaborates with that dyes the floss. But all the names of the floss have something to do with the East Coast. We were talking about it on Thursday night when we had our little knit night, and Trisha's from out east, so she knows some of the slang terms or whatever, but of the
Right.
names of the threads are they're kind of comical, especially if you would have no idea. So this one's called Land and Sea, but um this one's hagstones.
Mm.
I'm guessing that's a kind of rock. This pink speckle is called Summer in Newfoundland is my favorite day of the year. Yeah, I know, right? This one's called Nanny's Hole. I, I don't know.
But that makes them fun because then it is more, I don't know, relevant, or it's just not
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
fake
This one's
speckle or something that everybody else
exactly.
call it.
This one's called January. This
That's
one
fun.
is called Hunitcha. So Trish said something about, when you're wearing sweaters and stuff down there, it'll Hunitcha, who knit your sweater. And this one is called Where You Long Stew. I have no idea. I forget. Trish, can you
I like that. It makes
where
them
where
unique.
where you long stew?
That's fun because then it makes them unique, especially for us here, right? It makes them stand out. It's a little different.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's fun. So of course you guys saw my pictures I posted because Dawn from the Codependent Knitters was again one of my table mates and Marianne's sister. we had such a good time. And Candace from I Can So Make That, she does project bags and stuff. And she has a podcast as well. And who else was at my table? Diane from Retreat at the Farm that we go to every year. And then a couple of new ladies that I met that was all their first time ever going. Were at our
Oh,
table, new
nice.
ladies. So that was lots of fun. And um, two of them, I believe, are also knitters. It is amazing how many people that cross stitch are also knitters, like lots. There's people knitting all over at Stitch North,
That's
like
exciting. I
all.
like that.
Oh, where you're from? That's right. Where you belongs to?
Oh,
I guess where you belong. Where are you from? So yeah, lots of knitting going on, and yeah, it was fun. So of course I showed a picture of Miss Caroline, original Fibre friend, and um I met up with a viewer from the podcast who, funnily enough, is not a knitter, but she watches us. And probably because she knew Caroline, I don't know. Anyway, and she brought Louise and I a lovely little gift each. So, of course, I have to show what she brought. She made me a cute little needle book.
I
Susan,
love that fabric.
yeah, I know, right? Can't remember if it's Suzanne or Susan because the way it's spelled. Anyways,
Mhm.
it's Susan LeMay came up and talked to me, and we had a nice little chat. Anyway, inside here, some a little thing for your needles. So it's a thread bed. It's like fuzzy flannel, and so your threads, if you have like spare bits as you're going that you want to save to reuse, you just kind of stick them on here and they stay somewhere to put your needles. And she gave me some little charms with the year you can sew them onto your projects. And this is a needle minder. It's magnetic to hold your needle to on your
Oh,
project. So there was that, and a bunch of really cute stitch stickers. If I can get it open, because some of them are knitting stickers.
oh,
Susan, if you're here, you should say hi in the chat, because I don't think I properly thanked you for.
oh, that's cute.
Look at this little girl knitting.
Oh, oh, that's so sweet.
Sorry for my shaking hand. And some yarn.
Cute.
They're cute little stickers. Anyway, and then a bunch of like snowflakes, and there's a whole bunch of birds, some leaves. Oh, there we go.
Cute.
Bunch of birds. So they're just kind of fun. You can decorate your calendar or whatever.
Oh,
You have a
yeah.
journal. So
That
that's
is really cute.
cute. So show us what you got from Miss Suzanne.
I know, Suzanne, thank you so much. It's I couldn't
Oh,
believe it when
I
Cheryl
forgot.
said,
I forgot this. Oh my God, what do you call this thing? For holding your flosses. Anyways, and it's got a sewing tomato.
oh, I love
So
that.
cute.
Every time I see those tomato pin holders, I think of my grandma.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is what I got. Look at this, you guys.
I love that fabric. Oh my God, so much.
I know. Isn't it beautiful? So it's a love the size, a drawstring bag.
It's just perfect for your pair of socks or even a shawl. It's kind of big, isn't it?
It is. It is a nice size. So I can put you know, this is perfect sock bag for me because how many pairs of socks do I have to knit? So I'm able to put all of my sock whips in here. It would be a good shawl bag. I love it.
Let me see the inside.
Love it. Just a beautiful green, like a spring green.
Right. I love it.
So I love it.
So pretty.
Oh, it's I know. So I have been keeping my, so I've been using
Uh-oh.
it. That's why I
You
didn't have it. It was,
cutting out for a
oh
sec.
no, did I breathe? Okay. Well, that's why I didn't have it up here this morning because I've been using the bag and I've had my sock in there. Uh-oh. Am I frozen, you guys? Okay, well, hold on. Or Cheryl.
Oh,
Okay, are
there.
we
I
back?
think maybe you might be back. Oh, froze
Oh,
again. That's okay. That's
okay. We've done pretty good up
what
until
happens when you're at the cottage, you know. Not
I know. And the weather is kind of iffy. It's rainy and windy, so that doesn't help either. But anyways, so Suzette, I've been using my new pretty gorgeous bag. I mean, I love look at the colors of that, the flowers. Oh,
it's beautiful. I love it.
anything better. So I've had this. There's my comfort sock yarn.
Oh yeah, and
So
they're
I do, I've got
pretties.
one sock finished, and there's to start on sock number two.
Oh, there you go. So we're pretty close.
We're pretty close because I did get a little bit done on my leg.
Yeah,
And
I'm started on my foot.
so we're about, so maybe we'll meet at the heel at the same time. And
Yeah, maybe. Nikki says we have some odd names of places in Newfoundland. There was a place called Hibbs Hole. We have a place called Dildo. We have a place called Paradise. So Nanny's Hole is probably a place. Yeah, maybe.
I would think so. Some little two house corner that has a name that used to be something at one point. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh. So
yeah.
Asa, oh, got the laundry finished and hanging outside. Nice. Now for a night of knitting, 20 rounds and a toe left on a sock. Perfect. Oh, a second sock.
Oh, that sounds like a finish. Very, very close.
Oh, Nikki said she met her. She thinks she met her. She is a lovely woman, Patty. Yeah. Sorry, just reading.
Go on back. I know, Katya's, I know the aren't these? Like look at the yellows, blues, greens, oranges. I love it. Love it so much.
Oh, Marion's saying that Winnipeg has two yarn shops now, Wolseley Wool and Pearl and Hank. So I think Wolseley Wool, I believe I went there. Is Pearl and Hank a newer shop? So I was in Winnipeg, I want to say five 5 years ago, maybe. Yeah, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. And we went to, so there was a great big um textile like fabric shop that was like right downtown and they were going out a bit like they were closing. It was huge.
Ooh,
And I bought a bunch of fabric there that I brought home squished into my suitcase. Oh yeah.
good job, fabric and yarn squishes. Could
Yeah.
always
So
get a little more in.
yeah. And my cousin's girlfriend, she's not a knitter, but she took me around to a bunch of places. So oh, okay. Oh, I might have to go yell at the dog.
Ooh, she does
I'll be
leather
right
work
back.
as well, just opened in the fall. That's kind of cool. What an interesting leather work and yarn shop combination. Oh, and yes, so the fabric shop to close. It's always sad when things like that happen, right? You know, I mean, but everything changes. New shops pop up, other ones close. Oh, Susanna, you've been to the Wolseley Wool? Very fun. Well, Cheryl,
What?
I found a new yarn shop and it is so close to you.
I know. My dog is
So
such an idiot. The second I sit down, he starts barking again. Oh yeah, Mitchell Fabrics. That's right. Yeah. So you went, speaking of Mitchell, you went to Mitchell on your way up to the cottage and went to Itty Bitty Yarn Shop. So tell
yeah,
me
itty
about
bitty.
it.
Okay, itty bitty yarn co, you guys. So Wendy, who watches, I'm not sure if she watches Fibre Friends or if she watches me on Monday night or maybe both. Anyways, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday night, she sent me a message on Instagram and she's like, have you been to the yarn shop in Mitchell? And I literally like went, what are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
didn't know it was there?
I didn't know it was there. So
Oh,
when this lovely knitter viewer, podcast viewer, let me know, she's like, did you know? I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I did not know. And because Mitchell is just, small town, and we just happened to go through Mitchell on the way to the cottage or on the way to Listowel to go to the yarn shop, like the spin right factory outlet. So I go through Mitchell a handful of times a year, and I'm like, what? I did not know there was a shop there. So I thought this was perfect timing because I was going to be going up again in the next must have been the next week. It must have been like a week and a half ago that she messaged me. And I was like so excited, even like super excited because I knew I was going to be able to get there in like the next week. So found it, and it is the cutest little shop. It is not very big, but it has all sock yarn. I think I saw some other yarn, but I would say it's like 98% sock yarn. And
really? Like
yeah,
fingering.
yep, all fingering weight yarns, and it is all Canadian dyers.
Wow, nice.
And yes, and there was yarns there that I hadn't seen before, which was really um which was really fun. There was biscotti, which I wasn't sure if that was Canadian, but I'm guessing it is. And Richard DeVries, which we see his yarn at some of our local fiber festivals. Um, Yarn Ink, I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I've seen that one around or not. I'm not super familiar with it anyways. And oh my gosh, there was a bunch. I took a picture of some different labels that I want to go back and check out. I had a very short time that I could go in because we were kind of on a timeline. I had Eric with me, and you guys all know if you've seen Eric poke his head in at any of the podcasts, he's not super interested in yarn shops. So I kind of had to bribe him that I would only stop, like 15 minutes tops. And we were meeting my daughter and granddaughter for lunch in the next town. So I was like, really didn't have time to stop, but I was no way I was going to drive by. So anyway, the lady that owns it, her name is Karen. She is really, really nice. She's owned a yarn shop before, and
Oh, she
she's
has
got
had a yarn
gorgeous.
shop before.
She has had a yarn shop at
Oh,
Mississauga, I
okay.
think is where she it was a number of years ago, and then she was just saying, she had done different jobs, and then about a year ago, the job that she had, kind of came to an end, and she just thought, I think I'm going to go back and do open another yarn shop again. And
Nice.
so yeah, so she opened last fall. And it was, yeah, so it's great. So I saw a sign up there that she's going to do knit nights. I'm not sure if
Ooh.
she had said before that she had taught classes before, so I don't I would imagine she'll probably do classes. She has a cute little table in the center of the shop for people just to sit and knit, or it yeah, it was like you walk in and you just got it was like you just got that, I don't know, what's that feeling? You walk into a shop, right? And it's just cozy and warm and very welcoming feeling and beautiful, beautiful yarns. But I did not buy any yarn there because mostly because I couldn't decide in my whole like 15 minutes that I had. But there is one that I have been thinking about. I've like literally been going to bed thinking about this skein of yarn. So I think I will be back. But I did come away with this
Oh,
new sock.
wow.
Yeah. And so I think a couple of people had ordered it. Did I see Jen here in the chat earlier? I think she said she had pre-ordered this book. I think it came out a couple of months ago, right around Sock Madness time, maybe. Anyways, so it's the Sock Project. And you guys, if you follow or see Summer Lee's Instagram posts, you know, like she is like known for like these really bright and fun, colorful socks. So I saw this book and I'm like, I think this is what I need. And I've just kind of quickly scanned through. There's a sock weight basic sock. There was a DK basic sock pattern in here. And yeah, just a bunch of other, yeah, DK socks, thick socks, and rib socks. So what is this? Look at the, I'll just go through the, what is the, yeah, so there's striped socks, there's socks with fades, there's rib socks, there's thick socks, socks with knits, pearls, and slip stitches, there's lace socks, colorwork, and cabled socks. Those are all the chapters. So everything is covered
Nice.
in here. Yeah.
Yeah, Jen says yes, she does have that book.
Yes. Oh, yep, she says it's beautiful. Have you knit anything out of it, Jen? I'm thinking, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's nice. I'm really glad that I picked it up. I always like picking up new knitting books. So I was excited to see one that I didn't have. And I think somebody had said they had tried to go onto Amazon and it was already like sold out. And so
Oh,
you
wow.
had to wait for the next printing. I'm sure it was this book. So that's why I was super excited when I walked in and she had three sock knitting books there, and this one was sitting on top. And I was like, I picked it up and I'm like, oh, I like, you know, when you walk in and it's like, oh, like you're like super excited. Like it just, and that was my reaction when I saw the book. So when I was debating between like in my quick, I like did a quick look around at everything, saw the book, I saw this yarn, I'm like, okay, what do I want? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab the book. So I'm like happy that I
Nice.
did.
Jen says no, not out of the book yet, not directly out of the
Okay.
book yet.
Hmm. Yes. Oh, Jen's in Winnipeg next weekend. A CrossFit competition. So they won't have time for yarn shopping. Oh no. Oh, see, okay. So Jen, see, I feel your pain about that because I'm guessing when you say no time, it's probably so the event that you're going for probably finishes like right about the same time the yarn shops in town close. Because believe it or not, I stopped at the yarn shop in Hanover this weekend as well on the way up. And I was actually going to drive by it. But Eric's like, oh no, stop. You always want to go. And we always miss it by 5, 10, 15 minutes because they
Oh,
close earlier in the day.
yeah.
So, anyways, we were there. We were a little ahead of schedule this week or this time. So, sorry. Oh, excuse me. So, anyways, I got to stop in there too. So I've done a lot of yarn shopping because, oh, and today is actually local yarn shop day, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I always seem to be up here at the cottage when it's local yarn shop day, so I can never actually get to a yarn shop, but I feel like I did all my yarn shop stopping on the way up here.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I didn't know there was a yarn shop in Hanover.
There is, and it's been there for a little while. It's called Llama Lane.
Nice.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a cute shop too. I was like, so when I have a chance, I like to stop in there too.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, I have done, and of course I stopped in Listowel
Oh, did you? Again?
because, yeah, yes, again.
And did you buy yarn for
And
yourself this time?
I bought two balls of sock yarn
Oh, nice. I like that colorway.
because I had not seen this colorway before.
I've seen it, but I haven't knit it, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. I can't remember if I bought some or not.
Yeah, I had not seen it.
That's
So
bad that I can't remember.
it's called Midnight Orchid.
Got
So
like
I like it
some
because the
greens and teals and stuff in there, is there not?
yep, yep. There's so yes, I mean so there's a like a lavender, there's a darker purple, there's a
Like a
rosy,
mauvey color.
yeah, maybe more mauvey, and there
Mhm.
is a kind of a mustard yellow, there's a green. Yeah, it's kind of right because orchid. I mean, orchids, I always think of orchids as being purple with maybe like a yellow center. I mean, it's very pretty.
It is. I
So
like it.
I picked up two balls of that to do a pair of socks for me. It was
Asa says she's glad you got the Croy because you don't have much of that in your stash.
I had absolutely none of this color.
That's right.
Yes. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't pass it. I mean, really. It's just two little balls. I can stick in. I can squeeze them in a little corner in my stash.
That's right. I think Len's Mill has a sale on right now, and I saw something about there might
Ooh,
be yarn on sale. Trying to remember.
that biscuit. Well, I always get super excited when there's new colors of Croy because Croy doesn't bring out new colors very often.
No, I have a cardinal on the railing out back here behind me.
Oh, that's nice.
He visits very often. He was out singing in the tree this morning when I took the dog out
Okay.
for a pee.
Uh, well, I'm okay. So let's talk about so May's challenge is anything to do with flowers.
Yes, and
That was
that's starting next week.
that's right. So it could be the name.
Hi,
It does.
Marianne.
Oh, she has to run.
Yeah.
I always think of the pressed flowers shawl. So, right, so if the pattern name has flowers in it, if there's a flower design, you could knit or crochet flowers. We have a little bit of leeway, so can get a little creative.
Yes, I haven't quite decided yet what my flower project is going to be. I will have to go do some perusing on Ravelry, maybe.
I
I
know
do
that
have I have a couple of projects I kind of want to finish, so because I want to finish my socks. I got to finish those. And I did start another project since the last time we podcast because I
did you?
also finished a project since the last time we podcast. I can't believe you haven't even said anything yet.
Oh, well, you're wearing your sweater.
Yes, I am. Can you see it? I know the blowout is terrible today.
That was actually the very first thing I noticed when we
It was?
it was. Look at that, the
I'm gonna
ranunculus.
I'm just gonna try something here. I got a light. Oh, there, now you can see. You guys are set up on my sewing machine table, and there's of course a light on it, but it blinds me. So now you can see the pattern. It blocked out. So pretty. I just
It
love it.
looks gorgeous.
Yeah. And of course, I've walked by a few times, but you guys can't see. because, you know, but
Oh, I love it. I
it
love, so it's
it
not a good,
fits absolutely perfect.
yay.
So,
And you did a bunch of modifying, right? Or like
um,
going like different size, different gauge, different needle, double your
yeah,
yarn.
I definitely made some changes to the pattern in respect to gauge and that sort of thing, because I knit this with 2 strands of Holst Super Soft,
Yes.
which was a DK, and I knit it. I did not knit it to the gauge in the pattern. I think, Nikki, I think the gauge was 21 stitches on, I want to say I knit it on a 5 millimeter. I'm pretty sure it was a 5 millimeter. I think it was about 21 stitches. I can't remember. I didn't count it since I blocked it. So yes, I love the fabric. I love this yarn.
So
I
we should,
really do.
because, so that's perfect. So because Katya's here, and I don't know if I mentioned it here. I know we talked about it Monday night about Katya had sent me this great email a little while ago saying about the super soft because I was like warning people, and I think I was talking about this on a Monday night, saying, super soft. Like if you're ordering online, because we're talking about Holst and how great their yarn is, right? The coast, the tides, the super soft. And not to be misled, that super soft is not super soft, right? It is more of a rustic yarn. And
It
then
is rusticy, but so I've only washed this once, and I use like some, what's it called? Not soak, the other one.
um Eucalypt.
Yeah, Eucalypt. So I used it to wash it, and I washed it, uh, drained, and then washed again with more Eucalypt. So I did a double wash
Okay.
and then rinsed it like 3 or 4 times because it bled quite a bit. Um,
Uh,
it, I heard someone say that they washed it like in Dawn dish soap to get some of the, just the, is it like
like
milling
the
oils or whatever?
yeah, that's it. Processing oil or
Because it is really crunchy off the cone. Like when you're knitting with it,
right.
it's rusticy, crunchy feeling. I think this will get softer yet. I may wash it with some dish soap next time. I'm wearing this next to skin on my arms. I have a t-shirt on. Um, it's not over it. Like
Not
I feel it, but it's not irritating me. You know what I mean? So it's not terrible. Depends how sensitive you are too. So
true.
thanks, Trish.
Well, well, Katya said because she's in Germany, she's no, well, Katya, I shouldn't say that. I always think European countries are so small, so you can just quickly, it's easier to go from one country to another. Easier, I suppose, right? So she said she was able to go actually to Holst to their store. And she said that they have samples knit up hanging around the shop, and then you can try them on and you can feel the yarns, which I thought was such a great idea. And she said it does definitely get softer as you knit with it. So
Oh,
that's good.
Katya, she said just leave it overnight in some water. Okay, I would have never thought to leave it soaking that long.
That's a great tip. But there you go.
Hmm.
Also says the same thing, but it gets so soft when you wash it.
Hmm.
And see, and I wonder if other people, because when I was talking, I was telling on another chat that about Katya saying like how soft it gets and how wonderfully sweaters were that were in the shop. And then there was a couple of other people who chimed in. They're like, oh, it softens a little, but not a lot. But maybe they just haven't washed it enough, or the idea of soaking it overnight to really. get it to that soft point. So that's good.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, have those great
that's,
tips. So, oh, I'm
yeah,
so
it,
excited, Cheryl.
well, it definitely softened up washing it for sure. I think it will get a lot softer yet again. So, but this has to be, I would say, my one of this might be my most favorite well-fitting sweaters I've knit.
That's exciting.
So I didn't, when I blocked it, I just laid it out. I didn't actually block it. Like I didn't pin it or anything.
Yeah.
And I think when I wash it next time, I might just give the arms, they might have pulled up a bit. Because I know when
Bracelet.
I knit it and tried it on, the sleeves were lots long enough. So I might have shrunk it a little bit too if the water was a little too warm. I don't know. But
Mm.
if I would like the body to be about an inch longer and the sleeves to be about an inch longer. So I'll just kind of stretch them out a bit next time I wash it.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
But
You'll have to definitely keep us updated as you wash it and see how
mhm,
if it really significantly softens some more.
yeah. So
Ah,
um I finished this and I very promptly cast on a new project.
of course you should.
I'm sure you can probably guess what it was.
Another sweater.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
So, okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So Louise,
So
I'm two skeins in already.
we're gonna have matching sweaters.
We are simple summer tweed top down V-neck. I
Good.
know. Don't try and remember that name because you'll screw it up every time.
I know. I still have to stop and think of which order all those words go in.
Yeah. So this is the LRA Rustic Aran. There is absolutely nothing rustic about this yarn at all. Nothing. It is, oh, hold on, 75% lamb's wool and 25% silk. And this yarn is so
Yeah.
soft. You want to talk soft.
Nice.
Anyways, yeah. So organic. Sorry, my little tag's blowing
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, it looks it's a pretty color.
So this one is called espresso. So I have 7 balls of this. It is obviously an Aran weight yarn. Let me have a look quick here. Made in Turkey for knitting fever. And I've heard from a few people that the LRA yarns are all very nice. So it's classified as a 4, and it doesn't say much else on it. New
Hmm.
Zealand wool and silk blend. So I am just finished up my second ball of yarn, top down, of course, by the name. So that's how far I am. I know it looks very pixely in the camera. Sorry. I don't think my internet's even the best this morning either. But it has this sort of tweedy look to it. It's not really, but just the color of the yarn has little.
Do you think that's where they get the name, like the rustic? It has a
Yeah,
rustic look
maybe
to
because
it.
it has a little bit of a tweedy look to it. Like there is little
Yes,
bits kind of spun in the yarn. Well, and the dog
like
hair
it.
too. I am loving this. So yeah, I'm about
Oh,
that far of the body. So now I'm just round and round and round.
yeah, yeah.
There's the end of ball 2. I have not tried this on yet. I'm not even worried about it.
No.
I'm knitting the size extra large.
Okay.
So mom knit the large and it was a little bit snug. And I
Like
just,
this extra large.
I went by the measurements. I think I'm using the called for needle. I did do a swatch, but I knit a swatch and then I just rip it out and start
Yeah.
over on the sweater. So, and I think I'm using the called for needle size. I can't remember. 5.5 millimeter. Yep.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's the called for needle size even. So yeah, in my knit night bag.
I'm so happy you're actually using one yourself
I'm using one. Shocking.
now.
Yeah. Oh, I found some embroidery floss stuck to the bottom of my knit night bag.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. So yeah. I do. Oh, we're at 10 already. I still got stuff to show, man.
Okay. We can go. We started a little bit early because I was having trouble getting connected up here.
Yeah.
So we're not quite at the hour mark yet. So if anybody has to head out, that's fine, but
Yep.
we can
So
keep
I have a couple of acquisitions from Stitch North projects that I bought that I'm going to show you. And I'm
yeah.
also working on some new knit night bags. So I have 2 of the 6 done. What do you want to see first? My projects or the bag?
Ooh, I don't know. I um oh, let's do the bags.
If it ever stops raining, I can get stuff listed. Anyway,
Oh, that's pretty.
so it's a navy
Oh, I
with
like
the it's like a it's I think the name of this canvas was like berry something or other, but it's very aptly named. It's like a kind of magenta
it.
purple. So yeah, that one, and it's got for all you pink lovers, got pink on the inside.
That's fun. I love I love how Asa is figuring out how she can go to Germany with an empty suitcase and go yarn shopping.
Oh, there you go. And then this one, it's like all different roses. They
Oh,
look like kind of like stamps.
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. And this is like so this is one of the new canvases I got that's sort of it's called Stonewash. So it's like almost got a mottled look to it. And it's this brown with kind of a pink undertone, a rosy undertone.
I
And then
like
all the
those.
different roses. Yeah, I really like it too. Turned out nice. Oh, Gilly. And then it's got like a an olive green interior. So thanks, Mark. Which one do you love? I'm guessing the purple with the pink with the flowers. The
That's
pressed
her
one.
colors, isn't it?
Yeah. So and then this is I'll just show you the ones I'm working on. So it's got some birds.
Oh, there's oh yes, there is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, with this dark kind of red burgundy
That
bottom.
that's really pretty.
You have to just give me a sec. They're all like in progress on the table here. So
I always love it when you show us all these new fabrics. It's like, ooh, which one would I pick? Oh, that, oh, okay. This one
with the
might,
teals and the peachy kind of pale peachy
I like
flowers
this one.
with the teal, yeah. And it's gonna have this is like a gray, like a warm gray stone interior.
Yeah. Oh, that's bright. I like that
Yeah,
too.
it's a nice, like bright Kelly green bottom.
That is fun. That's nice and bright and cheery. I
Yeah,
like it.
and then even brighter yellow interior.
Love it. Love it.
These are on my to do today. And then
Well, that
I got one more. And this one's a little bit different because it's not flowers. Heaven forbid if I did a bag that did not have flowers. So it's like a dark red, and this is like a stained glass sort of. And this collection of this print here was something to do with butterflies. And I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like a butterfly wing.
oh, okay. Yes. It does. When
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, and that one, and I'm
Oh, that is
also
amazing.
doing the yellow on the inside of this one.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, fun, fun.
Those are all great. Hi, Shirley.
Well,
Yeah, the green is really pretty.
oh, hi,
I like that.
Shirley.
I like that Kelly green.
Yeah, it's nice, eh? I really love the bright colors. Oh, the navy and magenta. Yeah, absolutely. The one with pink you just showed, does it have a, yeah, they all have canvas on the bottom, Nikki. They're all, the bottoms are all canvas. Some are like the one that was with the um this one here with the stone wash, it's a heavier canvas, that one is. The rest are like a duck canvas. They're a little bit lighter. But still definitely a decent weight canvas. And then the tops are like quilting cotton. So then I got, because I need 2 new cross stitch projects. I got, so Caroline was offering a kit that was exclusive to Stitch North. And it came with this beautiful floss folio. Everything's gonna fall out, but anyway, it's like so again, got the fuzzy here, so your threads will stick to it. It's got a pocket, couple little pockets here to tuck stuff into. And then it's got more pages of the fleece just to keep, track of different threads and stuff. And then on the back is another one single pocket here that you can keep your pattern in or whatnot. And then the collaboration was with Cheryl of Tiny Modernist. And this is the chart. And it says stitched together. Isn't that pretty? I just loved the
I
colors.
love that.
I couldn't say no. I just couldn't say no. So the pattern, and then you get the fabric. Isn't that beautiful?
That is really nice.
And then the floss pack of the Roxy floss.
That's
I don't know if
nice.
I can get it so you can see the colors. There we go. They're just beautiful. So that was the kit. I pre-ordered that before we went. And then while I was there, of course,
Oh, look at the bird with the flower.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So this pattern is Pretty Bird by the Artsy Housewife. I think So watching Caroline's floss tube, she started and is working on this pattern, and I think Carrie is working on a mate to this. It's another one, another bird. Oh, something dove, something dove. I forget. Anyways, birds can't say no, and it's so pretty. And then it comes with all the floss in the back. And then up here was another version of the chart, uh, design done on a kind of green background. And I really liked the green as opposed to the beige.
I like the green too.
Yeah, so, I had to get fabric. It does have a green tint to it. It's probably not even showing. It's looking more kind of like a beige, but it is green. Probably because my green walls are like saying, nope, that's not green. Anyway,
That is great.
it is green, just slight. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
the palest of, and it's gonna look so beautiful. I have enough fabric I could knit. I could stitch like 4 of these on the amount of fabric I got. So lots left over. So those
Well,
are
you
my
could
two.
do a set.
I could later get, some of the other ones maybe, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll
Your
see.
bottles are going to be so full.
They are. It is just pouring rain here. Just,
It's a perfect day to be
it is
inside.
pouring.
Yeah, I don't think it's pouring here. It is rainy and it's overcast and yeah, it's
It,
a
we had a bit of a
inside.
downpour about half an hour ago, but we were talking, so I didn't say anything, but now it's just pouring.
It's pouring.
So I don't know if anybody noticed I was talking funny today.
Probably. I
This
now look at
happened
you.
yesterday,
Oh, it was just yesterday.
yesterday morning.
How do they feel?
This is not comfortable.
Oh, hi, Donna.
It is not comfortable.
Well,
Oh,
it'll be
it's
worth it
pouring.
anyway.
Oh, is
It
it
might,
clearing up down your way, Donna? That's good because that means maybe it'll clear up this way. My weather app said it was going to rain all day today, so
yeah, I'm not going by that. I'm hoping that it's starting to look like it's clearing up here too. I mean, we're quite a ways north of you, so
yeah. Well,
I'm
I'm hoping
hoping that,
so because when these bags are done, I really want to take some pictures of them and I take them out on my deck, but my table is like completely soaked.
oh yeah. Well, I'm hoping we can get out, take Scarlett for a little walk, go down to the beach, the lighthouse, the just get out for a walk.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, yes. Surely it can't rain all day, right?
I hope not.
I hope
But
not too.
it is the end of April. All the leaves are starting to just burst out on the trees.
Yes. The whole April showers bring May flowers. That's we need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to have rain. But you guys, I had to go get my tape measure. I'm at 4 inches. So my leg is over half done.
Oh,
That is
nice.
encouraging. That was encouraging because I don't know, I just kept looking at it and thinking, oh, it's not getting any bigger. But it is. So now I have like renewed motivation. I'm like, it's half done. I could get this done. I can get this done if it's raining all day. Other than, I was gonna say, if it's raining, I'll have lots of time to knit. But if it's raining and we're all stuck in the cottage with a toddler, may not get as much knitting done. I'll have to keep her entertained. So we'll see.
Oh, surely.
Oh,
myneedlecrafts.com. myneedlecrafts.com. I can put it in the chat.
oh, I am so excited. I am really hoping for next weekend I can hold both of these up and say I have finishes.
Woohoo!
Won't
So
have a
is this all
pair.
you're working on this week then, is 2 socks?
Well, no, but I'm hopeful that I am hopeful that I will have um yeah, lots of time and they'll go quick. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
welcome, Shirley.
yes, I'm excited. I don't
Yeah, I'm
yeah, it might have been smarter to knit. I don't know. Well, if I get this done, I will have a pair. Because I was gonna say it doesn't really do it's good to have two finished socks, but when they're not the same,
that's
you
right.
don't have a pair.
I
But I
know.
will.
I'm I want to get a good chunk of my sock done this week. I don't know that I'll finish the whole sock because,
Yeah. Yeah.
your needle a
Can you
little
see
bendy.
can you see the back of this needle? Yeah, it's
It's
like it's on my Christmas socks, right? I've got the combination. I've got two wood needles and two metal. And for some reason, this one here has got it's
it's got
it's got a
got
good bend in it.
got a little bend. Is
Yeah.
that a metal one?
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely has a good bend. When you twist it around like that, it's very
Yeah,
wonky.
you can see it wonky, right? I know. So, so I'm just like crossing my fingers that I haven't broke a wooden one because I did that on, I don't know if it was on the Christmas socks. Yes, it must have been on the Christmas socks because I'm down to 4 needles because I broke a wooden one. So I had to put two needles onto one to keep going. So yeah, I think I'm just no more wood sock needles because they just break.
Yeah, I would probably break them.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
I'm not grippy and firm when I knit, but yeah, they'd probably get shoved in the bag, and I shove the bag in things to go places and whatever, and I'd probably snap one somewhere.
Yeah, it's easy to
But
happen.
yeah,
I'm
that
excited to
is
start.
pretty. Now you want to start that one, don't you?
I do. I
I'm
do.
so I'm going to a sock crank a sock crank in May 11th.
Are
So a
you?
whole day of cranking. So we'll see if I can get a couple pairs of socks done.
Oh my goodness. That is going to be so fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it because I haven't even touched my machine in like 6 weeks. So
Well, this is what you need to pull. Is Dawn going?
yes, she is going. I asked her last weekend and she said, I kept meaning to ask and kept forgetting to message her. And we were sitting there. I'm like, oh, yeah, are you going? And she's like, yes, I actually just paid like yesterday or something. So that's good.
Oh, that's good. You guys will have
Yeah.
fun there. Oh, I'm
Fun to have
excited.
somebody I know there. So that'll be cool.
Is it a Saturday or a Sunday?
Yeah. Saturday, May 11th.
Ooh. So we'll have to figure out a podcasting.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, eh? I forget about all these things. Yeah, because it starts at 8
Okay. So
a.m.
we'll see then. Maybe we can try to record something.
Or maybe we can just do Sunday morning or something.
Yeah, that would
We've
work
done
too.
that before.
We've done that. We could switch it to a Sunday.
Mhm.
We will let you off the hook just because we're all going to be so excited to see what you make.
Yeah, I'll take a bunch of pictures for sure.
That would be fun. And that would be better to do it afterwards anyways, because then we could see what
Yeah, I can maybe if it's not, extremely noisy, because it might be. Maybe I could try and do a couple minute Facebook Live or something in the Fiber
Oh,
Friends Facebook group.
that would be really fun to see.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then we could just connect on the Sunday and actually see what you got finished and just get filled in all about the fun. That would be good.
Yeah,
We could do a little interview with Dawn.
I'm sure she would love that.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay. That sounds like a good plan then. I like that. So who is it?
Yeah.
Susanna said she'd get 3 socks on the needles. Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't know what to work on. I'd get nothing done.
You're starting to sound like somebody else I know.
You don't say. You just keep going.
I'm just going to keep going. But I want to finish this one. I was trying hard to get the toe done on this one because I really, really, really wanted to surprise you with a finished sock today.
Well, you're so close, so just finish it.
I know. I'm going to finish because yeah. I
Do
think
that
that's the
today.
do the toe and then I'll just work on this.
That's right. And get rid of those stupid needles.
But it's the perfect example of you use what you have,
Yeah.
and they don't have to be super fancy Haya or Addies or anything that you can use whatever you have.
Whatever you have. Because
That's right.
really, like, I know there are some, even if you're using DPNs, like more expensive, higher end needles, but really, when it comes to DPNs, anything works. Like,
Yeah.
I think all my DPNs, I'm thinking, are knit picks.
Yeah. I love Knit Picks needles. To
Yeah.
me, they're a good middle of the road, like good
Yeah.
price point.
I had a
And
set of Knitter's Pride interchangeables, which are the exact same as the knit picks. I
yeah.
gave them to mom when I got my chow goos because,
Yeah.
I'm spoiled and I like my chow goo, but
Well, I think it's one of those things that you get the best you can afford at the time, right?
yeah.
And then if you
Well,
want to
so
upgrade,
I started out with them and they were actually a gift. So,
yeah, that's great. I mean, my biggest complaint with these is not the needle quality, but the length is awkward because it gets caught
yeah.
like a nice little shorter DPN sock needle is
Yeah,
nice.
I think mine are all like 5 inch.
Yeah, that's much nicer.
Yeah. So, and Trish says she has a few needles like that. I
Yeah.
think we all do.
Well, yeah, and they work. They
Yeah.
work.
Well, it's almost not or 10:30, so we should probably wrap up and
Yes.
let
Go
everybody
about
get
our
on with their Saturday. I'm gonna go do, I don't know, relax.
I'm gonna go see what everybody's doing and
Yeah, I'm gonna try and have something to eat. Believe me, it's like if you have to chew it, you don't want to eat it. So might be some
yeah,
oatmeal, maybe some hot oatmeal.
that sounds perfect. On a rainy
I
day,
I
that
had that
sounds
last night before bed. Usually I have some granola with milk, and there's no granola eating unless I let it sit. So,
wonderful. All right, well, good luck.
I'm sure it will get better.
It will. It
It
will.
will get better. Oh no, Jude, I got the yarn untangled and now the ball winder keeps trying to eat it. Just walk away.
Yes, maybe you just need to, yeah, take a break, work on something else.
Yeah. All right, you guys have
Well,
a
thanks
great
for
weekend.
watching, everybody. Yes, we will see you next Saturday morning
We can talk about our flower
with some.
projects.
I know. I think that's how when you said like, just again, a good rainy day, perfect for looking for patterns on Ravelry Pinterest, wherever you like to search. Just, yeah, spend some time finding some really fun options and share them in the Facebook group because you may inspire somebody else to want to knit it as well.
Yeah. Thanks, Marg. Okay,
Oh,
we'll see y'all.